Okay, yeah. So do my makeup with me while I give y'all a story time about how I was in a 7-year relationship with a very suspect and questionable man.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video is a video of a sister who came on to share a story time of how she was in a relationship for 7 years with a man that was questionable, a man that was on a down low. She wanted to say about how she didn't get to catch him one-on-one, but some of the things that made her to jump into that conclusion that this man was a down low. And she wanted to talk about how when her sister saw a boyfriend she was in a relationship with for 7 years, her sister was just like, for the first time, the sister just said, you know what, this guy is gay, that blase blase, let it go. Me, I feel like when it comes to relationship and a lot of men will say that they're on a download. And in my culture, in my society, it's something that sometimes you just need to squint. It's not a place where people can come and say, "Oh, I'm a man and I like men like that." So I feel like there are some men that are in actually relationship with women that like men, but they can't come out to say that they like men openly. So anyway, this sister came to share her story, and I'm really interested to hear what she has to say. This is a blind reaction. I don't know what the story is about. I've not listened to it. So my reaction on this reaction is pure blind reaction. Okay, so let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk more.
Okay, yeah. So do my makeup with me while I give y'all a story time about how I was in a 7-year relationship with a very suspect and questionable man. And the only reason I'm saying suspect and questionable is because I did not have definitive proof, like catching him in the act or seeing pictures or anything to say this man is full on gay. But once I get to the story time, y'all gonna be like, like, disclaimer, I'm not outing anybody. I'm gonna be using fake names. It's not the fact that it's the sexuality part, it's the down low, hiding, being manipulative, breaking hearts, cheating. That's the bigger moral of the story. Be who you want to be. There's no homophobia here, but be who you want to be and stand on that. Okay? Let's get it. All right, so let's call my ex Ronnie. We're gonna call him Ronnie. Ronnie and we had a lot of mutual friends, and that's just kind of how we met, just in passing. You know, like, you know how you have friends, and then the guy has friends, and their friends are friends, but we're not friends. Mutuals. Duh. That's what I could call it. Mutuals. So this particular time that I seen him was at Six Flags. He was with his best friend. Keep that in mind because he's going to be a huge part of the story. And I was with my two homegirls. So it was a little bit more intimate than it usually is with all of our friends around. So I was able just to get a better look at him and just a better all vibe of who he was, because it wasn't so much noise and so much people. And the vibe was cool. He was very calm, very collective, very mature from what I was seeing, and he was very attractive. For some reason, I guess everything was just chaotic any other time I seen him, but I was able to see him in the light of day. It was not so much going on, and I was like, oh my god, he's very attractive. And I with it a little bit, okay? So when we got home, we spoke to each other on Facebook, like, oh, it was nice seeing you, nice getting to know you, this, that, and third, blah, 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 blah. And from that point on, we never stopped speaking. Like, we just never stopped talking. Every day, it was a good morning, how's your day going? This is how, this is what I did today, blah, 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 blah. So fast forward, that was in like August, fast forward to January. He gave me this really, really beautiful long paragraph for my birthday. And I just thought that was really, really cute. Like, this was a guy, he was very consistent. From that point, from Six Flags, the most we went without speaking to each other was probably like a day. So I was like, yeah, I dig him. And then he finally asked me on a date. He said he started a new job and his time was a little bit free. And then he stopped going to school. So he stopped going to college. He was going to a college that was a little further from where we stay at. So when he asked me on a date, he asked me out to the movies. And he paid for the tickets. He kept in touch with me the whole time. leading up to me getting there, on like, what kind of snacks do I like to eat, what the snacks, and like it just like very, very, very attentive, and that's what I really, really liked about him. And like I said, I was very young, so it didn't take much to impress me, so to say, and that was just already like more than I've ever like experienced. Just him doing that much for me. And I really was vibing with him. It was really, really cool. Fast forward a little bit, we continue speaking, dating. He keeps asking me on dates, and he's paying for the dates. So, and like I told you, I was very young, so him having like a stable job, him being in college, everything was very very new to me. I'm thinking this man is doing it, and he was doing it, honey. Okay. So yeah, like I said, he was doing his thing. Like I had no complaints, no nothing. So the more I got to know him, the more comfortable he started to become. And with that comfortability I wouldn't say they were red flags, but it was certain things that I just kind of wasn't used to. And it would be his constant need for approval from this best friend that I told you earlier about. Like, it would be kind of before he ever bought something, he had to check in with his friend. And I'm just like, but I already, like, he would come to me and I said, yeah, like, that's cool, I like that. But it had to be, like, this best friend. I could say, yeah, that's a go, do that, or wear that, or buy that, or, anything. But until that best friend said yay or nay, it wasn't moving. Like, that best friend had to give it the opinion. If he couldn't reach that best friend in time, he would wait to do whatever or buy whatever, or, until that best friend gave his opinion on what to do. And that was very peculiar to me. But like I said, I was young. It wasn't right. Just step around. I love that. Okay, so like I said, from January, we going on consistent dates. In April, he asks me to be his girlfriend and make it official. So now we're official. And mind you, I didn't really disclose to my close friends or my family members that I was getting serious with this particular person, because I've been known to do that, to kind of like jump the gun and want to tell my family and friends about this guy, and then things go left. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. It's another one bites the dust. So I just wanted to just have something for me, see exactly where it was going, how serious this person was, and see exactly what it would turn into before I told anybody. Now we're official. I'm telling my friends and I'm telling my family. He meets my sister first. After meeting my sister, he goes home. I head over to my sister's house. My sister says, Jada, that man is gay. I said, I'm sorry? Wait. Okay. So my sister says that, and I'm like, I'm half taken aback, because that was really left field, because from their interaction, it seemed like everything was going really good, and they was laughing at each other's jokes, or whatever the case may be. And then right after, like, she was like, yeah, that's what it is. And because I already had those underlying feelings, I just couldn't pinpoint exactly what it is in like regards to the best friend and that dynamic being a little weird to me. When she said it, it was just kind of like, that's what I've been feeling. Okay. But I was still very much in denial. In this whole story, I'm not delusional. Okay. Right now. I was delusional back then. But right now, I'm not going to be delusional about being delusional back then. Like, I was stupid. I was young and dumb, guys. So please don't come for me in the comments. Okay? So I kind of just chalk it up to my sister that he was raised around a lot of his sisters, and that could be that influence. She lets it go, I let it go, and we continue on. Now, I met the best friend. Questionable. Here comes another male friend that he's very cool with. Let's call him Johnny. So my ex is Ronnie. This other friend that I'm just meeting is Johnny. Now, I already knew Johnny from in passing, kind of around the same neighborhood, got a lot of mutual friends. When I got with my ex, he was very opinionated about our relationship, and publicly on social media, kind of always, if you know, when you're young, you make cute little statuses on each other's stuff, and he would always be under both of our stuffs, just commenting something weird like, "Oh, that's gay," or "Yeah, y'all need to get a room." Like, it was just very like, "Oh, this is lame." Like, he just always was commenting every status, almost every status. He would comment something. That was a little off-putting to me. So I told him, my ex, Ronnie, about it. And he was just more so on, "Oh, that's just Johnny being Johnny. That's just bro. Da 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 da." That's going to be a consistent theme. So pay attention to that too. So this one is about to cut off. But if y'all want part 2, you know what to do. Okay? Okay. So part 2 of how I was in a 7-year relationship with a very suspect and questionable man. Let's get it. So like I said, Johnny comes around. Johnny is way too opinionated on our relationship negatively. And now my family has my ex, Ronnie, on social media. So they're now starting to see what I've been seeing and how strongly opinionated negatively Johnny is on me and my ex's relationship. They're like, "Whoa, red flags on the play. Who is this? Like, who is this guy?" I bring it to my ex attention. Again, like, you have my family now on social media. It's getting embarrassing. It's getting very weird. And I honestly think that your friend likes you. And I said that to him straight out. He does this. What? What are you talking about? What are you, like, what? Where was this coming from? Like, he does that. It's not like it comes off like it's not the biggest shock to him. Like, whoa, where did that come from? It was just almost like he's just downplaying what I'm saying, if you catch my drift. We make up. We stop arguing about it. Fast forward. We're now hanging out. We're going out. One of his friends has a baby shower. We go to the baby shower. Johnny's there. After the baby shower, because it ends very dramatically, after the baby shower, we plan on going somewhere else. Now, me and my ex are in the back, and Johnny and some of the other friends are in the front. Now, I see that the other friends are kind of walking a little bit in front of Johnny. So it's a group of the friends, Johnny by himself, and then me and my ex right behind Johnny. I see my ex starting to pick up his pace a little bit to kind of meet Johnny where he's at and leave me in the back. Now, mind you, this is mid-conversation I'm having with my ex. And I'm seeing him pick up his pace so that he could just meet Johnny. Then it goes to him kind of like saying, "Oh, I gotta meet Johnny here, there, this, that, and the third. He needs help with this, he needs help with that." Like, it went from him being super, super close to the best friend to being super, super close with Johnny. Now, it got to the point where I overheard a conversation that my ex and the best friend was having over Johnny, and how the best friend feels like, "Yeah, what's going on with that, bro? Like you act like you don't know." More like just kind of like having a lover's quarrel, however you say it, but using kind of just like so. And it felt like two people in a relationship having an argument about who's this person that you're getting close to. So it was that. Then it was, now he's spending days at Johnny's house. The maximum time, like 3 days straight. And because they worked together in an entrepreneurial field and did the same thing, he would use that as an excuse, like, "Oh, we gotta lock in. Me and bro, we just gotta lock in to stand the third." And I'm just like, okay. Me being young and wanting to be the supportive girlfriend and not really understanding that field very well, I'm just kind of thinking that's just something that they have to do and just lock in. So now it went from us not really arguing, things being really blissful, to us having the weirdest arguments about male friends. Never has it been about a girl or a girl commenting under his statuses, or I've smelled perfume on your clothes, or you got lipstick on your car. Those arguments have never happened in the entire 7 years I've been with this person. it has been majority surrounding men, and how the relationships with him and the male friends or co-workers or business partners that he has is very strange to me. Okay, so at this point, I think that now he gets the hint that I'm not going to stop bringing it up. If I see something weird that's going on with him and his friends, I'm going to bring it to his attention. So he kind of falls back from Johnny and the best friend a little bit. And at that point, he is giving me undivided attention again and being very attentive like he was in the beginning. But out of nowhere, he gets really distant. He starts to kind of reclude a little bit and being very defensive over anything. Or anytime I want to get like a little close to his phone, or just kind of like, you in your phone a lot, like, what are you doing? And say those type of questions, he gets really, really fidgety. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit, because this is when shit is going to get real. This is going to get real, guys. Okay? So he comes to my house one day. He's visibly upset. And he says that his friend, we're going to call this friend A. A was talking to this girl on my ex's Ronnie's Snapchat. And the girl thinks it was my ex Ronnie that she was talking to, when she was really talking to his friend A. And now is trying to confront me about all the pictures and videos and messages that my ex was sending her, but it really wasn't him. It was the friend A on my ex's Snapchat. I know I'm going to get crucified for this one right here, but I'm listening to what he's saying, and I said, okay, do you have this person's number? This girl's number. And he's like, yeah, he gives the number to me. I call the girl, and I'm cursing, I'm yelling, I'm screaming like, who the da, 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 da. My man already told you that was not him, this, that, and third. And this person is on the other line like, you're so they just keep saying you're so delusional. You're so delusional. It's so sad. Like, it's so sad how women like you don't have any self-esteem. You're so sad. And mind you, I'm hearing this person say this, but I'm still arguing, taking up for my man. He's right there. Okay, so now I say get the friend A on the line. So I'm talking to A, and mind you, I'm yelling and screaming at A now, like, oh, it was too hard for you to make your own Snapchat. Now you got my man into X, Y, da 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 da, blah blah blah. And the friend A is just like, I'm sorry, sis. You know, another happened again. Yeah, she's crazy. Don't mind her. Blah 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 blah. So now I get my sister involved, because my sister is top tier. Gonna figure it out. Like, FBI got nothing on my sister. So I'm calling my sister, giving my sister the number, telling my sister, like, this is what it is. This, like what we gotta do, because I'm pissed at this point. My sister talks to this person on the phone, calls me back in like literally 5 minutes, and says to me, now mind you, my ex Ronnie is on the phone with his friend A that supposedly got him in all of this mess. I'm next to my ex, and I put my sister on speakerphone. My sister says, Jada, that is a tranny on the phone. I'm like, I am floored at this point. My sister says it as calm as that. Jada, that is a tranny on the phone. Because mind you, like, this is something my sister has been questioning about him. And then question it a little bit more with the friend Johnny and how opinionated he was in our relationship. And now this. So my sister is just kind of saying it like, girl, I've been saying this to you. Like, this is a tranny on the phone. Just to kind of, like, girl, like, what we doing here? So now the friend A is overhearing all of this, because I put my sister on speakerphone. And he's hearing this, and he's like, oh, nah, that can't be right. No. Fast forward a little bit, I kept asking my ex, who is this person? What's really going on? Because me and my sister are about to go up and meet with this person, because this person was willing to meet. Like, this person wanted to tell the tea and didn't have a problem. Like, where you want to meet at? Because I'm going to tell you what's really going on with your supposed man. Once I said that, my ex says, no, it wasn't that was story, was a lie. I was really talking to this person but I did not know it was a transgender, and they catfished me. I never did nothing with them, so forth and so on. What? They never met up. They were supposed to. My ex backed out, so forth. And that kind of coincided with the story this person was telling me. The only thing that was different, my ex was saying he was catfished, and this person said no, he knew exactly what I was and what I was into. Stay tuned for part 3. Okay? Part 3 of how I was in a 7-year relationship with a very questionable and suspect man. Okay, so now I got to that realization from this person that no, he knows exactly what I am and what we were going to do. Like, I didn't hide it. He was not catfish. Sorry, guys. It's raining. This is how real it's getting, y'all, okay? And just to rewind a little bit, this person went to extreme lengths to expose my ex as if they were in some type of relation and my ex was trying to play with this person. Like, it was deeper than just, oh, we was talking a few times on social media and we was going to get into something. No, this person found my sister's Facebook, my mother's Facebook, my Facebook, some of my friends, and proceeded to send all of them his explicit videos of himself, pictures, messages. He sent that. This person sent that to my mom.
That's crazy.
My mom's Facebook of my current boyfriend at the time, and videos of him using himself. Thank God me and my sister has my mother's Facebook password and was able to delete it. And was able to delete it before my mother ever really seen anything. Like, this how sick the situation was. And the only reason why we knew that this person sent it to my mother is because they were to send it to everybody that he knew, including everybody that I knew. So we just started asking people and looking in DMs and inboxes and after a couple of times, just asking like a couple of people that we knew, like, oh, if somebody sends you anything, just let us know, blah, blah, blah. Like, not saying exactly what was going on, but just saying, like, if somebody weird sends you something, don't even paint it in no mind. Just kind of brushing it off. But it was just the most surreal thing. And me being so dumb, so naive, so just kind of like inexperienced with just relationships and how things are just supposed to go, I ended up breaking up with him and then taking him back a week later after he came to my house, dropped down on all fours, and was just begging me, crying, snot, everything to come back. And he's so sorry. And please believe him. It was a catfish. He did not know this person was what they were, so forth and so on. Stupidly, I accepted his apology and took him back. So we go on, continue having a relationship. Things from that point wasn't too off. Like, I quickly forgave him. Even internally, I quickly forgave him and didn't really bring it up. But still had those underlying feelings of this person is something else to him that is not just a heterosexual man. So that was in 2018. Fast forward to 2020, we're in full-blown pandemic mode. Like, the world shut down. Our anniversary was coming up. He started to display certain behaviors that triggered me of this time before, of when becoming very defensive, very reclusive, not saying much, not really want to talk, can't really look me in my eyes, So it triggered me so much. I start like, my head starts spinning like, not again, not again. Those are my thoughts. I have a very close friend. My close friend is the girlfriend of his best friend. I start confiding in her that, girl, that things feel very familiar. I feel like he's cheating on me again. And I say it to her plain as day. No, I don't think so. I think he learned his lesson. You know, like she just being a friend. Like she just being a friend and trying to ease my mind and ease the thoughts that I'm having. Right? So she's trying to ease my feelings and my thoughts. And I'm just simply telling her, like, girl, I've been here. It looks way too familiar. I think that he is cheating on me again. So now I'm having this conversation with her. Late March. Like I told you, we got together in April, so our anniversary is approaching. My family makes us a huge seafood boil, knows that we both love seafood boils. Spends all day, my mom, my sister buy us presents. Now, mind you, we went 2 years prior. We went through this whole ordeal, and they know everything that I went through with this man, and still they just supported me with taking this man back, and just, if that's what you want to do, we support you, and still treated him like basically a son-in-law and a brother-in-law. So they got us gifts. I get a text. So now I'm texting him like, hey, everything's ready. Just let me know if you're making your way or whatever the case may be. I'm about to go in the shower. So you call me if you need me. So after I get out the shower, I see a lengthy text that he sends me and tells me that he cheated on me again, and he spent the day at the doctor. When he told me he was at work, he spent the day at the doctor to go get tested because this person said that he should go get tested. It's our anniversary. My family is in the living room making us our anniversary dinner and wrapping our gifts for our anniversary. I'm in the bathroom now bawling because he sends me this message. So I dry myself off. I go and put on some clothes, and I do the best that I can at composing myself. And he sends another text message and says that he's outside in my staircase and can I come out and talk to him. So I put on a good face for my family and tell them, hey, he's outside. I'm just going to go meet up with him real quick. And I'll be right back. They think nothing of it. I go outside and I immediately see him, and he has the same sad puppy dog face that he did the last go around. And I'm just looking at him in pure disgust because the amount of healing it took from that last situation in totality, as far as him getting back in my family remotely their good graces, it was just like, how could you put us back at this point, right? He proceeds to tell me that he met this person, this girl, on the train. From the train, they had a conversation. That conversation led them to go to her car. And when they went to her car, the girl gives him a job and him. But he thought he caught something from that because she spit on her hand to give it to him. So now at this point, I'm a little bit older, and you're not gonna, no, that don't make sense. So y'all went from her train to her car, and you was able just to meet this girl off a whim so quickly that you felt comfortable with just going back to her car and getting a job. And then from the job, you thought that you caught something to go to the doctor all day. That don't make sense. So I told him, like, no. And after that, I said, my family spent all day doing this. You're not going to ruin this for me and for them, you're gonna go in here and we're just gonna act like everything is okay. We're gonna have our dinner. We're gonna open up our gifts, and we're gonna talk about this later tonight when everybody else goes to sleep or when everybody else sleeps. Stay tuned for part 3, because when I tell you this shit is beyond me, and yes, I'm dumb, I'm stupid for staying for 7 years when at this point this was only year 4.
Wow. I can't wait to hear the other parts. Hold on, guys. I washed my hair, so the water's dripping all over me. But yeah, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this story time down in the comment section. Obviously, there's going to be a part 2 because this is already long enough. So there's going to be a part 2, which will come up almost immediately, like 3 hours after. So you want to stay tuned. Let me know what you think about the story so far and what are the things that we're catching your thoughts there. For me first, I didn't know the trans thing. I didn't know that was the name they call trans, but apparently we learned. I can't remember the word now, but yeah. But one thing that just keep like ringing in my head is the family celebrating their 4 years anniversary, like it's their wedding anniversary. Like I know there are some family that take their family, their daughter, their sisters relationship, like they take them like your family now and all that. But I don't know, going all out like for a relationship for 4 years. I don't really know. Like I'm not judging the sister or anything, but let me know what you think about that. And for me, I find it really weird. I understand them celebrating their anniversary, but celebrating it and their family has to go all the way out to really do a thing. For me, that's like a little bit weird. Coming for someone that dated her husband for 10 years before she got married. Yeah, that was a little bit weird. But yeah, but so far, the part where she was talking about how his best friend, he always asks his best friend for an opinion and all that. That one for me, I feel like I've not really gotten that part that makes him look like he was on a down low, because there are some people like that. I used to be like that. I always like my friend's opinion. My husband, then boyfriend, used to say then that he will give me his opinion, but until I get that confirmation from my girl, like it's almost like his opinion doesn't matter. So for me, I don't. But the fact that he was in a situationship with a trans, but also this is another thing that strikes me is the repeat disrespect of cheating over and over in the relationship. And then she said, like she said, she was the Lulu, she was young, and I understand that part. We all have been in that place where we were young, naive, and little things just impress us. Relationship was an achievement, a goal, because that's how society has made it seem like a girl needs to be in a relationship and being in a long term. You need to hold it down, even if even if it's cheating, just hold it down. He loves you. The most important thing is that he loves you, so you can deal with it. Like I don't know if I'm making sense. I know some of us have been there. Okay, me might not be cheating, but yeah, being in a place where you're just in a relationship because you have to be in a relationship. That's the only thing you, especially when you're young and you are in the relationship really young. That's the only thing you know, especially when you've not explored. That's the only thing you know. You kind of hold on tight to it. So I can't understand where she's coming from, but yeah, I can't wait to hear the other part of the story. And then the trans woman that he was cheating with was just going around like I don't know. I don't know why some people when they break up relationship they can get really messy. Like why? What was the reason? Why are you trying to get so messy with things like that? So for me, yeah, that was a fun one. Okay, so I can't wait to hear part 2. And this is a blind reaction. So yeah, anyway, guys, let's go check out part 2. Okay, we'll go check out part 2 in a couple of hours. But yeah, let me know what you think about this story time so far down in the comment section. Do you think this is a download, or we're going to find more about if this was an actual download or not? Do you think everything she has narrated so far navigates to the part where it's a download, like the guy is a download? Let us know down in the comment section, okay? But before I say anything on the download situation, I want to hear the full story. Let me see if it makes sense in my head, okay? So go down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think about these amazing conversations, story time down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Okay. Don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banking conversations. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.